Hello, 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 hello. My name is Ms. Stora Ngila. I'm a life and healing coach, and I'm here to make more healed, whole women and men. This video today is a very serious video. It's a video that a lot of my videos, I know it's more so geared towards women in our conversations, but this conversation is something that I want men to hear. I want men to listen. And it's a conversation that needs to be had. It's a conversation that we need to talk about this, because this is also what's causing friction between men and women. These are one of our problems. So I'm going to talk about it today. What I'm talking about is sexual coercion and physical force used in sexual encounters. I'm just going to look at my list and I'm going to go from there, because this topic makes me emotional. And not only that, there's so many women that can relate to this. The numerous women, how many women I've talked to, the moment I opened up about this, every woman I've ever talked to about this can relate to this topic. That is how serious and how prevalent it is. Every single sexual encounter I've ever had but one was an unenthusiastic yes. Every situation was a man coercing me, using physical force, making me feel uncomfortable, making me feel like I have no choice but to say yes. Because if I don't, who knows? As women, men don't understand that when we are in sexual situations and close-knit situations with men, we actually are scared. We're scared of what you may do, because we know that at the end of the day, you are physically stronger than us. And we know that you could snap and you could decide you're going to take it. And you might think it's cute when a girl says, no. A lot of times, that no is actually a no. That is not a try again. That is not a yellow light. That is definitely not a green light. That is a red stop. We're women. A lot of times, we don't want to be these aggressive creatures. Most of us, that's not even who we are naturally. We just want you to listen. So, men do not understand the psychological impacts of sexual encounters like this. Sexual encounters like this are demoralizing. They make you feel like you're nothing but a body, like you're a sex toy, like you're just nothing. You're a blow-up doll. You feel degraded. You feel used. You feel like you mean nothing but what do you call a peanut? You're nothing but a peanut. You know what I mean? And so that is like what you feel like, and that breaks a woman down. That breaks us down. That breaks, like, you guys say y'all want healed women, but you guys create the broken women that you don't like. You want healed women, but all you create is these trail of broken women. Where do you think these broken women are coming from? They're not coming out of thin air. It's men. You guys have to stop. Enthusiastic yeses only. I don't want to hear a no. Not a no. Stop. All of those are no's. Honestly, even a yeah, okay. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for a, okay, Zaddy, let's get into that. You're looking for a, let's do it, honey. Okay, you're looking for something like that. Like, if she ain't cheesing and, like, that is not what you're looking for. That is not, you barking up the wrong tree. And several men unknowingly, I'm going to be honest, there are men who have unknowingly raped women. They have done this. And you guys don't even know that it was grape because of you're so used to using coercion and force. I'm not saying that coercion and force is grape, because those are two different things, but they go hand in hand. It's literally only a millimeter different where coercion goes from coercion to grape, from physical force to grape, to almost coercion to like a blackmail, coercion to I'm threatening you to do it. So this needs to be addressed. You guys, men, you guys have to get a handle on your sexual nature. And I don't know why you guys do this. I understand that you guys have a sex drive that women will never understand. I will never understand the sex drive of a man. I know this. But you have to get that drive in control. You are in control of the ship. Don't let your sex drive be the driver of the boat. You are the driver of the boat. You are in control. You make the decisions. You decide when you're going to do it. And you decide, I'm not going to do it unless it's an enthusiastic yes. You make that decision. You make that promise and you do that. Honestly, I honestly believe we should not even be doing this before marriage, but I know that people are going to do it, so I have to speak for the masses. So if you're going to do it, enthusiastic yeses only. Last thing, women. This is not just about the men. This is about us too. Women, stand up. No more, no. No more, no. It's no. I said no. Do not touch me. It's, ooh, y'all, I ain't got no pencil. It's no. You get up, grab your bag, and you get out of there. I said no. You say it once like that. No, do not touch me. No, I do not want to do that. No, I don't want to go there. And you say it like that, and he continues, and he does it again. You say, I am leaving. I said no. We got in these situations, you can't be gentle. You need to stand up. You need to be strong. I'm not, as a black woman, we don't like the word strong, but guess what? Part of being a woman is being strong. So you got to be strong and you got to say, no, I will not do it. I don't want to do it. And I won't do it. So y'all, that is my message for today. Y'all, this coercion, this physical force, you using your strength against her, you pushing her hands, you doing this, you doing that, you pulling her clothes off while she pulling it back up. If she pulling her clothes back up, why are you pulling it down? That is a no without words. She said no. She said no. Or she said no. She said no. This is a serious topic. I want to hear men's point of views on this. This is like, I really want to hear I want to hear women. I want to hear from women. I want to hear from men. What can we do to change this? And I think the number one thing to stop is, first of all, everybody just stop having sex until you are married. Period. Half of this won't even be a conversation, but I know that's not what's going to happen. So let's have a real discussion. All right, y'all. I want to say peace, but that's not really me. So I don't know why I want to say peace. So bye, y'all.